Hello, class. Welcome to Weather and Climate. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. I know you guys are remote for the first 2 weeks at least, so I'm sure you're all at home still. My name is Rhonda. You can call me Rhonda. Really whatever you like. You can call me. Just keep it nice, I guess. But first name is okay. I don't have a PhD yet. I'm working on that currently as we speak. So I'm not technically doctor. So a little bit about me. I guess I've spent most of my time in Omaha, Nebraska. That is where I actually got my undergraduate degree, which is in atmospheric science. And then I got a master's in business intelligence and analytics. So after my master's, I actually did an internship at NASA Ames Research Center there in Mountain View, and ended up staying in Mountain View for, the following 2 years after that. I worked a little bit at NASA. I started lecturing at SJSU. I love really teaching. I love lecturing. I love working with you guys. So I decided, into the pandemic a little bit, that I would go back to school for my PhD. So I ended up going to Maryland. I live in Baltimore, Maryland. I live downtown. And let's see, I'm studying, well, I'm in the geography department. And because I'm actually studying kind of the intersection between social and physical sciences with respect to severe weather. So what I want to do is help improve tornado warnings and severe weather warnings for people, I would say, in the plains, but as you guys will learn, Tornado Alley and what we consider the area where most tornadoes happen is actually shifting to the east. So I can really no longer say that. So, yeah, I am in Baltimore, so I just kind of ask that you guys keep that in mind because my time zone is not the same as yours. I am 3 hours ahead, so if you email me at 7 your time, it will be 10 p.m. my time, and I don't answer emails at that time. So, I do kind of have a cutoff in the evening where I like to have, for myself. So, yeah, 10 o'clock is definitely past that time. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're emailing me. I would do it earlier rather than later, just because the time zones are a little bit different. I am in a graduate program right now, so also keep that in mind. I will get back to you within 24 hours, and I do my best to try to get back to you right away. But I might be in class when you email me as well, which obviously will make it to where I will go home and finish what I'm doing before I email you back. But please email me. That gets to, let's see, our class. So I thought I'd take this first, what is it, half a week. I call it week 0.5 here, you can see. I just take this time to go over the syllabus, kind of go over normal housekeeping type items, let you know a little bit about me, which is what I did, and kind of give you guys an idea what this class will be like, hopefully at least. So I have this as a placeholder here. This was last semester's introduction video, so the one I'm recording right now will end up being here after I'm done. So you can just click on that. I have the Canvas shell set up to where the home page will be the modules. So as we start, like next week, another module will appear here. It'll be, module 1, and it'll week 1, whatever you want to call it, with the name of whatever we're learning that week. I think it's the structure of the atmosphere, the vertical structure, and it'll just kind of keep going. It'll keep populating down. From there, I do try to add it though, like once a week, so it's not super overwhelming for you guys. So each week will have its own like module here, a little box, and you will have videos to watch. They will ring. I keep them short, so don't think that you're watching like 3 1-hour videos, because that my computer would never upload that actually. But they usually are around, I don't know, 10 to 20 minutes each video, and there's between 2 and 3 of them each week, depending on how much material I had at the time. You will have either a discussion or an assignment due. And then you will most of the time also have a homework quiz. I think I have it mainly under homework listed on these. Now, I'll go over each one of those here in a moment. Yeah, so that's pretty much each week what I will have expected, I will expect from you guys. These things are going to, so basically two things will be due each week from you. So though they'll be due on Sunday. So I will open up the module on Monday, potentially Tuesday at the latest. And then at the end of the week on Sunday is when, what we have due will be due. Let's get into the green sheet. There it is. Okay, so here's the green sheet. The textbook, I'm sure you guys are all wondering that. If you noticed on the last page, there is a link to the textbook. I know I'm a student and I understand, especially during COVID here, times are rough. So I did my best. I tried to find a book that you guys can read that is free. So just follow that link on the first module and you'll be able to find the book. Each chapter does correspond with each week. So it should work out fine for you guys. There's a much newer edition. You can feel welcome to purchase that if you like. If you're a meteorology student, you might choose to do that, and I would actually suggest that because, these types of materials you'll be kind of going on over and over. If you're not a meteorology student, though, feel free, definitely use the free one if you like. This is mostly stuff for the department, stuff I kind of have to put into the green sheet. Okay, so my computer just went a little wonky there. So yeah, these are the things that we have to put in for the department. Here's how the grading is broken up. So we will have our homework quizzes as 20%, discussion posts 20%, assignments 20%, midterm 20%, and final 20%. So that equals 100%. Here's the following breakdowns of what an A-, A, and A+, the different grades will be. Lecture notes, definitely if I would take notes off the videos if I were you, but each person, I guess, does that differently, so however you guys feel appropriate, I would take notes, but definitely read the book. Oh, what I usually say here is, so there's multiple ways to describe the same thing. So if you're struggling with some concept that I described in a video, feel free at that point to make sure that you read the book on that. And then if you're still fuzzy on it, as long as you're looking at a reputable source on YouTube, there's many, many, many different YouTube videos. I try to, when it is beneficial to see something in 3D, I try to include that in the videos. But I'm sure I've missed a few that I could have done. So, look at things from various different sources and see if you can, maybe some specific source will hit up your learning style and the way that you understand things and learn. If not, for sure, get a hold of me and we can set up a time and go over it. Which also brings me to office hours. I think I forgot to say that in the beginning. Office hours, I don't have set office hours because I don't want you to feel like if you cannot make it, that's your only shot and, that's it. So, and I found that when I've had office hours, I'm usually sitting in a room or a Zoom meeting or something by myself for the whole time. So in order to not waste my time or your time or make you think that I'm not available, I just kind of have it at, as needed. So please, for sure, if you need anything, get a hold of me. We can set up a Zoom meeting. I think all of us, unfortunately, are used to this by now. And I will make time for you and, we can discuss whatever needs to be discussed. So all is good there. Okay, so the homework, this is going to be the quizzes. Like I said, they'll consist of about 10 questions each quiz. You'll have 3 attempts in order to take that quiz, and then the highest one will be recorded. I will say that, late submissions will only be accepted with prior approval. I'm kind of particular about that. You let me know ahead of time. I will for sure help you out. And your lowest grade will be dropped. Okay, so I wouldn't rely on that completely, though, because you never know what's going to happen throughout the semester. The discussions, this is a chance for you to try and get engaged in the material. Engagement does usually mean that you'll retain things long term and understand things a little bit better. Each discussion is worth 10 points, except for the one before the test. The ones before the test are more set up to where you'll be like creating a study guide. Those are worth 25 points. So please do it in complete sentences, thoughtful, engaging responses I'm looking for. If we were in class, it would be mimicking me asking a question to the class and having you guys discuss it together. So think of it kind of like that. So, I said I will give extra points when I notice students going above and beyond who are engaged, asking questions and offering answers. So, I definitely suggest try to have some engagement with your other students. You don't have to be a weather nerd. Not every discussion is completely centered around the geekiness of weather. Some of them I have, like I said, I like to work with social science as well. So some of them I have set up for that. Some of them are more artsy, or one of them is more artsy. So that I'd be terrible at myself, but I'd figure it out. So anyway, I try to bring in, variety of different things to hit up different people who are interested in different aspects. The assignments, there's only a few of them. They're more lengthy and they're worth more points. So there's like a couple of them. Instead of a discussion, I'll do an assignment. Generally, they're at the end of the semester when we get into climate change. I have one set up to where you'll learn about the Paris Accord and another one about the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. So, and then there's in the middle of the semester, I think it's like right after midterms, a couple weeks after that, there's 1 week that you guys will watch a video and then do a question set after the video. That video goes over, it's the most comprehensive video I've seen to date on climate change and this, how climate change works and all the science behind it. So please take it seriously. I assigned quite a bit of points to that assignment because I really want you guys to be able to learn from that. And I'm sure you'd be tired of hearing from me at that point in the semester. Okay, and then there'll be a midterm and a final. Remember I said you guys would be, there'll be more information about that. I'll send it out on study guide before the week. And it's 25 points on that one. There's one midterm, one final. The final is not comprehensive. Please, let me know if there's some issue going on. I know that COVID is rampant and there's issues. So just, let me know. Please stay in communication with me. I usually get mainly underclassmen in this class. So just, not just with me, but any other professor you have, open communication, letting us know that there's something up really goes a long way, because there's no way for me to help if I don't know that there's something going on. So please do that for me. There's, like I said, I just went over that. And please make sure you're checking your messages. I definitely every week will send out an email, and it should go into your messages or to your email, depending on how you set it up. Your messages in Canvas when I say that. So that's the only way I have to get a hold of you, because I have 60 some students in this class. I cannot take the time to email you guys individually. I'm sorry. So I just kind of do it through Canvas, but every week I do send out an email, let you guys know exactly what's expected for the week. So make sure that you are checking your email on that. So just to go back here, this week, here's the book. Like I mentioned, there will be one quiz on this video and the green sheet. I'm so used to syllabus. I'm not sure why SJSU uses the term green sheet on these, but and then there is one intro discussion. Let's see. I have it set up to let me know kind of some things that you know already, just so I kind of understand where you're sitting with respect to severe weather and what you do, and if you've experienced any severe weather. What was I going to say? This is actually a pretty, this is my area of research, so I will definitely be reading these just to see what you guys have to say. So please let me know your thoughts on that. I think that's everything that I really wanted to let you guys know. So I'm looking forward to having a great semester with all of you. Please let me know if there's any questions or concerns. And I forgot to introduce you guys to Argos. This is my dog. His name is Argos. Um, Yes, it was a Nebraska dog, and then he moved to California, and now he's in Maryland. So he has been all around this great country, from one coast to the next. So I wanted to introduce him to you because you will hear him in a few videos. I recorded these videos when I was in Mountain View, and anytime somebody walked by our window that he could see in the front, he would kind of bark, and he plays with his toys all the time, and so you might hear him squeaking his toys in the background. So just so you know, you'll probably see or hear from Argos in a couple videos, but I think that it's always fun to see each other's pets, so I figured I'd introduce him. So okay, he says bye too.